Let's take a look at this problem and see what we have here. A boat is floating down the river. A passenger notices that the angle of elevation to the top of a bridge across the river is 41 degrees. After floating 30 feet closer, the angle of elevation to the top of the bridge is 52 degrees. What's the height of the bridge? And then next, how far is the boat from passing beneath the bridge when the second measurement is taken? Okay, so it's similar to some problems that we did in class and on homework. Here's your boat. Here's the bridge. And a person has noticed that 41 degrees is the angle of elevation to the top of the bridge. We'll call the height of the bridge B. You now float down river, getting closer to the bridge, so the distance from here to here was 30 feet. You're 30 feet closer to the bridge. When you're closer to the bridge, you have to tilt your head farther back to see the top of the bridge, so it makes sense that this angle is bigger than the 41 degrees. Alright, so it wants to know the height of the bridge B, and it wants to know, if we call this X, how far the boat is from passing beneath the bridge, which is right here, when the second measurement, 52 degrees, was taken. Alright, so we've got two unknowns, so we're going to need two equations. Let's jump in, and if we use, I don't know if you can see that very well. If I use, that's better. If I use this smaller triangle, I can get one equation, that the tangent of 52 degrees is equal to b over x. That's not a 6, that's a b. And then for my other triangle, I'll use this big triangle and get a second equation. I'll call this equation 1. My second equation, the tangent of 41 degrees, well, the opposite leg is still b, and the adjacent leg this time is 30 plus x. It's this entire length here, because from here to here is x. Alright, so I'm going to call that equation 2. So two equations, two unknowns. We can solve for these. Let's rewrite both of these equations. I may need this in a second, but I am going to shrink it up and move it out of my way. Move it over here. I'm going to rewrite equation 1 in terms of b. So I'm going to write b equals, I'm going to multiply both sides by x, so x times the tangent of 52 degrees. And here, multiply both sides by this 30 plus x. So I have 30 plus x times the tangent of 41. That's equation 1, that's equation 2. Well, these are just two different expressions that represent the same number b. So I know that this x times the tangent of 52 degrees represents the same number as this. And I'm going to go ahead and let's distribute this through now. This tangent of 41. We've got 30 times the tangent of 41 degrees plus x times the tangent of 41 degrees. I need to solve for x. I need to get this x by itself, but first I need to collect the x's on the same side of the equation. So I've got the x already here on the left, and if I take that away from both sides, I have to take it away here on the left. And now I have two terms, they both share a common factor of x. So that equals this constant 30 times the tangent of 41. Well, I'm going to factor out a common x, and then I get this difference, the tangent of 52 degrees minus the tangent of 41 degrees, and that's 30 times the tangent of 41. Let's make this all smaller so that I can continue. Let's divide both sides of this equation by this tangent of 52 minus the tangent of 41. Now terms don't cancel. Here, these factors cancel, and I have the x is 30 times the tangent of 41 degrees divided by the tangent of 52 minus the tangent of 41, and that's one of the numbers that it wanted because that represented part B, how far the boat is from underneath the bridge to get to directly beneath the bridge. If we look at this first equation here, the B is equal to x times the tangent, x times the tangent of 52 degrees, but I left all that room because really I want to replace x with this guy. So I've got 30 times the tangent of 41 degrees all divided by the tangent of 52 degrees minus the tangent of 41 degrees. That's being multiplied by this. So I can go to the calculator now and get these two pretty easily. So let's check the mode of my calculator. I'm in degrees, I'm rounding to the nearest hundredth, and that's what they wanted. X was the distance to get underneath the bridge. So we've got 30 times the tangent of 41. Now I need to close that parenthesis, and in the denominator I need parentheses around this subtraction problem, the tangent of 52, and I do have to close that 52, that parenthesis, and then I have minus tangent of 41, and it may be forgiving on these, but I'm going to close them anyway. And so I claim that this is how far you are from being underneath the bridge after your second measurement, and this is in feet. And then if I multiply that times the tangent of 52, this is going to be the height of the bridge that we called B for bridge, 81.28 feet. So those are my two answers. I did them in the reverse order, but that doesn't matter. This was the answer for A, the height of the bridge, and this was how far the boat was from being underneath the bridge. So hey, I hope that helps, and I'll talk to you later.